Hi everybody. Let's check Ohio time. Almost 1 o'clock. It's rainy and cold, but hey, it's better than snow. Could be why I have a low mood today, but it'll work itself out. We're working from the season of the witch. Beltane, multicultural, awesome clothes, awesome backgrounds. It's a great deck. I actually am enjoying it more than the Samhain. The Samhain's more for Halloween, well, fall and Halloween. I don't know, solstice, whatever. I have a Yule deck, which I may bring out and use because, well, it's spring now, so we'll bring it out maybe on Christmas in July. Be a good one. So let's see what we have. So time for the lecture, and the lecture that is. I really don't sing that bad, but I was just doing it for fun. A lot of tarot readers don't let you see them shuffling. That was the oak, by the way. They don't let you see them shuffling on camera. Some of you even got hit. Oh, here's the back of the cards. Foil's already starting to wear off, see? Anyways, some of you even got hip to, this fell right in my hand. Oh, sacrifice. Some even got hip to sitting behind the cards at a table, like up against a wall. And they are back there shuffling and must have a microphone on it. You can hear it. And it's like, oh, okay. Are we supposed to believe that you don't have your deck stacked? Only reason why at the end of my reading I go through and we put more in the story, like we're reading a book, because we're turning the page just like a book. Well, you guys are probably do Audible, so it doesn't matter. I think you still have to click it. But anyways, whoa. Sun God. He's the hot guy in the deck. Phoenix. Rising. The only reason why I take those at the end is because you guys already saw me shuffle. I shuffle in between each video I do. It's called washing the deck. I do that. The only thing you won't see me do is this. No. I come from a long line of Romani. If you don't know what that is, it's gypsy. And never in my life have any of my lineage relatives, even the ones that have passed on, have knocked the cards. They thoroughly wash them and they thoroughly cleanse them. And our cleansing, yes, it consists of sage, but it's not smoke that we're wrapping it around. There's sage water, sage spray, there's, a bunch of different herbs, healing herbs, and we spray it on our hands, and while we're shuffling, it touches all the cards. So everybody's got a different way. I'm not knocking it, but damn it all, shuffle your cards so everyone can see them. Soul Source Tarot, she is awesome. Try to tune into her. She is, I give her 100% accuracy. Hands down. Tyler, same thing. They're the two people that I watch. And she talks every day about how more and more readers are coming on and they're fraud. They're not shuffling the cards. So how can we believe them? You can't. Now, if you want to turn into watching basically a movie that's not a documentary and get your entertainment that way, then go for it. But if you want the truth, seek out new readers that are, talented, or seek out the mega readers like Tyler and Soul Source. I think her name's Jennifer. Can't remember. I watch her all the time, and every once in a while she goes live and we all discuss that issue. So just a word to the wise. A lot of people watch this and they take it for that it's gospel, which it's not. We're predicting, and a lot of us don't predict. I don't predict. I don't have time predictions on this, and I won't do it. You really shouldn't be doing it with oracle cards, because it's just a story that I'm giving you, and it should just confirm tarot should confirm what you already know, what has already happened. It just kind of lets you know, yeah, maybe you were right. Maybe you do know what was going on. And your sun, moon, or rising, they say to watch the 3 placements. And yes, that is true. But you have other transits and other houses, Venus, Lilith, North Node and South Node is very important. North Node points you to the direction, which way you're to be going in life, which way you're to be, what you should do for work, what do you do to help humanity. It's how you function in life. South Node isn't that. It goes the opposite way. In Vedic, it's Rahu Ketu. People will say it either way. To me, Vedic is more accurate than Western. It's a lot older of a practice and a lot more concise, in my opinion. Sal teaches that. I'm trying to think of Mary Jo on Soulful Revolution's good. Those are the 4 people that I watch. I don't even really watch Sal that often. He's got in really commercialized and pushing the products, and he's got the store, and yeah, he tries different ideas and different angles with the cameras and his cards. I liked it back when he was mid-level, not so commercial. I think the messages were a lot more tailored to me. Now they don't really resonate. Or I could have leveled up and it doesn't resonate because I'm not in that spot anymore. And that's true too. Don't force a story. Don't force a story. Don't put a shoe on that doesn't fit. You can't put a shoe on that doesn't fit. Don't do that to yourself. Also, I'm Sag Sun, I'm an Aries Moon, and I'm a Capricorn Rising. And North Node, I'm a Leo, and South, I'm an Aquarius. I won't quote the rest of my chart. Anyways, I resonate with Virgo. I resonate with a Libra. My chart's steeped in Scorpio, so of course I'm going to resonate with a Libra and a Scorpio. My point is, you're not always going to resonate with the exact same signs that you are, because some are cusps, some are going through houses, transits. So it's just, you guys probably already know all this, but sometimes I feel like I need to say it, 1, for myself for growth, and 2, for you guys to grow as well. So Take it for what it's worth. First one we have is the oak tree. He appeared in he's appeared in quite a few. Don't just look within. Dive deeply into the eternal realms of knowing. He's a number 9. There's a cardinal and a empty bird's nest, and there's a sparrow over here. I believe the sparrow is protection, and the cardinal, maybe you had a loved one that passed away, came and visited you, or they're watching you. That's like a universal sign. When you look up cardinal, it says that. The empty bird's nest talks about you getting out and moving on with your dream, moving forward in life. And it's also good luck. I lived on a farm, and we had horses, and we used to find the bird nests. They would fall down to the ground, and they would have the horse's tail and mane hair in the bird's nest. It was the main thing that held it together, and then there was the dirt packed down into it. It was really cool. He just as now is sprouting leaves, so I attribute it to springtime. And his eyes are still closed. So either he's blind to something that was going on, he's sleeping, or he hasn't opened up yet for spring. Whatever you're trying to do in your life, it might be taking off now because everything's budding out. Sacrifice. You must find the ebb and flow of life within your very self, embracing it all, embracing the truth. This is a heart down here, a beating heart, and it's got all the veins and capillaries to give life and meaning. Could be, she could have just had a baby. She could have her period too, because that's good. The period cleanses your system every month. People that aren't in menopause, they usually have their period around the new moon. And I know a lot of you probably know this. If not, you can look it up. It's called moon cycles. So you can almost guarantee your period around those cycles. People like myself that have been through menopause, it's worse than puberty, but I'm not going into it. Oh God, I'm glad I'm past it. People that are going through menopause, not all of us bleed, but the ones that do, they bleed on the full moon. The one of us that are finished, we don't. But that's the cycle. So maybe that's how you can start tracking your period, or use period tracker on the app. I used to use that. It's great. So anyway, she's the giver of life, bringing new things forth, getting ready to go on the path. Look at the numbers. Come all, come now. Expand into the skies and into the shadows below. He's the sun god. Yeah, he's good looking, but he's got 3 B's. You know what I say? He's got 3 bitches. Ooh, isn't he cool? Probably got him up on online dating off of Bumble, because he has a bumblebee around him. So who knows? She could have sacrificed for this douchebag, cheater, and now she's going on her own. Summoned, your flesh rises from the ashes and into the expansive flame of your soul. This is the phoenix rising. There's one There's one solitary bee at the top, and that bee is going to take her far. And so is the phoenix's wings. She is ready to go. No stopping her. Look at that. That is you guys. The flames are going to propel you up, and that bird is just going to take you to where you can't go, where you want to go. Can't go, idiot. The tree in spring, so probably by the end of summer, you'll be up where you're going. Your relatives, deceased relatives or friends are watching you. You have the sparrow for good luck. The empty nest means you have moved forward. His eyes are closed, but he'll open up. We're still in the tail end of getting winter out of here. You have mountains you're going to have to climb to get where you're going. This dirtbag's got to go because you'll find somebody else. He even looks like a player. Look at his package that's out. It's like, dude, if you're driven by your cock, that's really sad. And whoever's watching me, whoever is on online dating, which we've all done, I'm doing now. Just got out of 6-month relationship. And I didn't follow my boundaries. I let them go out the window, so it's my own fault. He was a player from way back. He had a long time, 14-year relationship, and he was stepping out on her too, but he told me that after the fact. He cheated on me within the first month, and I was a dumbass and took him back. He never apologized, ghosted out, haven't heard from him since January 8th. Well, he's one of these dudes. He has cock worship. Tons of cock pictures that he sends. And I always said, you send me all these dick pics. Who else are you sending them to? Why do you have so many of these? In the bathtub, in the shower, down in his closet, which was in the basement. He had his wedding ring on. I questioned that. He said, oh, I used to send her pictures. Bullshit, dude. You know that's a fucking lie. Anybody that fuck. So, okay. Anybody that has that going on, and it's over the top, and I don't care if you're like pre-dating or dating or married. If it's excessive and over the top, get rid of that fucking guy. Because you know he's doing it to everyone else. He's not just doing it to you. Be smart, ladies, because no dick, no cock is worth that. And how, that's a form of narcissism, I believe. And when they get older, I'm 52, when my ex-husband, when they get older and they can't get the supply like they could when they were younger because they're getting old and ugly and nobody wants them, then they become combative, nasty, mean. Worse than they were when you were married to them and they were younger. So, the dick isn't worth it, trust me. It's not worth it. It becomes ugly after a while. Yeah, it's great in the beginning. Come on, man. Let's get to it. But fuck that. Look at his smug ass face with his drink in his hand. And they'll never apologize. Never. It's not their style. They're already off to the next chick before they've left you. And when he did, I was trying to contact him and he was on a date and came home, and I'm like, came back to his house, and I'm like, were you on a date? Because it was kind of soon. And he's like, yeah, just casually. Yeah, I told you I was going to be on the sites and going on dates. Pretty much what's your problem? And we're not even like 2.5 weeks out of the breakup. I'm like, dude, you know what? That just shows. So you know, I've been pretty much down since January. And I'm just now picking myself up. I had one date, and he was really cool. He was a musician like me and an artist, and we clicked. But I don't know. He and I both have our own thing going on, and he said that he might come here and get on camera with me and watch me read these and add his 2 cents in, because he's a therapist too. I left a therapist that was a cheater. Yeah, a therapist, and he acts like that. And then this dude I knew from school, and then I knew from the music scene here in Ohio. I play drums, and he's a bassist, and our band's kind of, well, I think I opened for him a couple times, but yeah, so it was great, you know, out to dinner, came back to my place. We didn't do anything. We just talked the whole night, you know, like talked about school, about those, you know, fucking weirdos. So, things can happen to anybody. When we're in it, I'm still struggling. Like, he was able to talk to me, which I was glad, and he still talks to me and checks on me. So I'm grateful for that. But I'm pretty, you know, I limit my friends. I'm truly a hermit when I tell you that. So, yeah. Last card is sacrifice. So, she sacrificed herself with Cockman. Douchebag. He doesn't look that great now anyways. Look at his beard. He's let the white come in on it. She's starting a new life. And she's a phoenix rising. Oh yeah. Let's look at the deck. She had to surrender to what was happening. She's now the goddess at night and during the day. She has inner power, so nobody's gonna screw her over, and she can start her new life. She has the Rowans, which are protection. Here's the face. You know, they're the bad ones, and there was a third party. They're confirming it, and you can't trust anybody or anything. The bee's actually dying. Look at his wings. And they're on toadstools, which is mold. She's going to have sex magic with the new person. She's creating her new life. Wear your crown proudly, because it shows the inner you of your life. She's primal. She's primal in her life, taking care of herself with work and with sex. Let me see. She may read oracles. Okay, here we go. Lovers. And she's going to have an orgasm. You can bet on it. Because this dude knows what he's doing. Look at her face. Look at her face. Look at the mountains and the sunset behind them. And the reflection in the water. They're going to get it on. Let's read it. Love lulls all sorrow, see? And bewitches flesh, mind, and breath, reminding me that I am unafraid of the unfurling winds in my eternity. Orgasm. Thrust your body, elevate your spirit, Open the gates. I can't believe I did that. I don't care. Open the gates to your renewal. And she can even do it without anyone. See her hand? That's right. We don't really need it, a person. This should tell you too, you don't have to run out and get somebody. That's what toys are for. It's what a vibrator, a dildo, all that stuff's for. You know what? This is 2023. If we can't talk about that stuff, what can you talk about? Hopefully you find a dude that will love you like crazy. Because everybody wants this. This releases toxins in the body. It's dopamine. You feel really good after it. So hey, now that we talked about cocks and everything in between, menopause, I'm getting off of here and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.